Well, good morning again from the cabin. Back in the day, me and my brother were gonna call. Before we even had this cabin, we had this land, and we went camping a couple times. And our camp spot, one memorable time in particular, we were right. I think I had my hammock tied up between two pines, and we were gathered around these two large pine trees that they just happened to be the center of our camp, and we thought that could be kind of a cool name for this camp. Two pines or twin pines or something like that. There's a lot of cedar trees that have well, there's a lot of cedar in here, but a lot of the cedar's falling down, is losing out to the pine, it looks like. I don't know if the pine grows quicker or if the ground is just better suited for it, but every time I come through here to visit, looks like there's a lot more downed cedars giving way at the root system and whatnot. But anyway, I don't know why I went on that tangent. Just looking around, I guess. But yeah, this is the last day I'll be here. I'll leave at 4 in the morning tomorrow. So today, just going to be tidying up a lot of things, run to town to return a couple things, and write down a journal entry or two, and just kind of reassess where we're leaving things off this time around. It's been really exciting making the progress here. It's almost surreal now, finally, after like 3 or 4 years of working on stuff. So first we started with I'll throw some pictures up here too, but I first started with, after the cabin was put here, I put up a wood shed to store wood, keep our wood dry. Then after that, built like a little outhouse, which you've seen. So woodshed, then outhouse, and then what was after that? Shower. And then after that, we did the gazebo. And then after that, the wood floor. Next visit, oh no, I take that back. Insulation. And then the next visit, wood floor, and then did the walls. That was last time. This time we did the ceiling. Next time will be the trim, and I should hit the electric. There's not that big an excuse, although there's not big a need for it to be done either, other than making it look better. But it's just really cool to see that 7 or 8 step process come from. Oh, I forgot to include drilling the well about 23 feet deep. Me and my brother did that with an auger, so I forgot about that visit, or that progress. That was probably the biggest progress we made, really. That water might as well have been wine. It was very liberating to be able to like sustain off-grid living without with finding your own water. It's really exciting to get to that point, even if it's not the cleanest. But yeah, next time we'll hopefully be in next March or April, and we'll keep making progress on this. Today, I also got to refill the trail cams today. But yeah, it's basically just tidy up around town, tidy up around the cabin here, and go to town, and then have one last meal, couple weenies over the fire. We'll be good to go. All right, guys. So here's where we're at so far. We'll start in this corner because it's the cleanest. Well, should we have the lights on or not? Better with natural light. So yeah, here's where we're at with the cabin. Still need trim, obviously. This is what we got. Looks pretty good. Mounted the gun rack just a little bit ago. Yeah, it's nice to, in the midst of putting in flooring or insulation or walls or ceilings, it's just chaos in here. Air compressors and just dust and sawdust and stuff flying all over the place and unorganized in the midst of it. It's hard to appreciate exactly the end product, but if you see it through, wow, it looks awesome once things are settled and dusted off. Mounted that mirror over there as well today. But yeah, the ceiling is done. There could be trim along these lines here, maybe. But it looks pretty good in here. It feels great too. Had the windows open last night, and it was a nice little stormy night. Nice way to finish things out. But nice cross breeze through here too. Yep, you got to put in all the trim. This is our kitchen area is going to be either over here, so we get some natural lighting. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe a cedar tabletop or a stainless steel right in front of that window. And then over here would give us some room for, actually it'd be nice to get a tiny little couch in here or a love seat or something, or a recliner. Just keep it simple. But I'm gonna get rid of this chest freezer I think I mentioned earlier, just because we don't have enough people here often enough to make it worth its use as a refrigerator. It's very efficient, but our solar setup just is not meeting our requirements. So yeah, all this is gonna be very well organized. And then over here we just got some utility stuff, and that's all gotta be better organized too. Basically we just gotta upgrade our cabinetry, kitchen area, put up some photos today, kind of started a nice little collage. That's most of the family, a few missing. That's when we hit water. That's my dad and brother making some planks like what we got in the kitchen. Me and my other brother with his old dog Louie. But yeah, it's pretty good in here. We got some solar stuff back here. That's where our power comes in. Solar charge controller, and yeah, some other electrical stuff down there. Beautiful day though. And then here's what we got going in the kitchen. Pretty standard setup. I mean, it's always set up this way pretty much. I got a mirror for looking pretty, and let's see, we got yeah, just propane stuff, dishes, coffee of course, olive oil on the go. And then this is just like a filter. It's basically a Berkey water filter system. Put the water in the top from the well. Those two filters go down into here where it's clean enough not to drink probably, but I mean, they say you can. But anyway, that's good for general use stuff. And then we got Ozark on tap here. So things are a little amiss back here, but let's see, we got a generator set up here. When that thing's on, I'm maximizing its use. So I got three battery packs, a jumper pack, and then in the DC we got the well plugged in. So this is what we got set up for simple shower. It's pretty simple how we got it plumbed in. Got our pump way down there. It's just a little submersible, or a little marine pump, DC powered. So we got power running all the way out there, and then here's our water return. It's a little filter. Then this hose goes off to our sink by camp, and this goes to my hot water heater on demand right here. And then that goes out to the shower head, and also wires off to the sink so we can get hot water there. And then this just turns the pump on and off from when the generator's on. It's usually on, but and we're at about 24 psi right now. We can get up to about 60, and that'll give you a nice shower. But yeah, that'll give you a really nice shower. It took almost a 15-minute shower the last couple days just to try to really challenge the system, just to make sure, see how it handles, and it was a success. So I'm gonna try one more time tonight before I leave. Let's see what else we got. It's our wood shed, some fresh cut, looking good, smelling really good too, actually. Back here we got a deer blind we can put up. Got the new kayak. Over here we got the toilet. We are pretty much on full as far as the ground, the hole. So currently just using a bucket with mulch, or a bucket with like hay and sawdust. So that's under there. That whole area can pull off if need be, but I'm gonna need some extra hands to get a new hole dug and get it moved. It's pretty heavy. And then this is just our everything else shed. Okay, I'm gonna check out the some of the trail cams out now. I got a bag of batteries and memory cards, so check out the trail cams. And I've got a couple other ones too, so I can set those up in a couple spots. Coming up on coming up on that old shelter, bushcraft shelter. I want to put these somewhere where I'll remember where they are, because I think I forgot. Or we lost one, maybe two now, unless they've been stolen. But okay, here we came up on the old shelter. I'll find a spot. This is a really beautiful area down here. This creek kind of does a couple turns and then goes out around that way. Very pretty. Yeah, this has definitely seen better days. It was fun while it lasted. Well, that about does it for this visit here to Mount Pleasant, Texas at the cabin. Had an awesome time. Had a pretty good sleep last night. Good enough. And now to hit the road for about 15 hours. So we'll catch you next time here, or maybe on a different adventure in between now and then. Probably be back here in March or April of 2022. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.